Hi guys, Gunchip here and welcome back to my legendary playthrough of Skyrim on the Xbox 360. And at the end of the last episode we basically went on a side mission to release a Dremora pirate. As a result we got a ton of really cool loot, but we were on the limit. So what I did is I had up all the traders in and around Solitude. We're now down to a very respectable 70 on our carry weight, which means we're in a position to carry on the main mission of Good Intentions for the Mages Guild. So we need to go to report to Savos Aaron, who's the Archmage. So let's go do that. Oh, not that way though. We need to go this way. Watch out, chicken. So there's the college. Let's get over the bridge and get this done. Now I've also been quickly to Honeyside to drop off a couple of items that I wanted to keep hold of, because I'm one of those people where if it's a named item I do tend to want to keep it, even though it doesn't really serve me any great value. I've also picked up some fortified Marksman potions. Potions, there we go. Some Paralysis potions, Fortify Marksman, and the reason I've done that is just because we are going to be using the bound bow for the rest of these missions, but I know what's coming and some of the enemies can take a heck of a long time to kill. So I just figure, at least if we've got the Fortified Marksman potions, we can always use them if we need to speed things up. So let's get in and see what the crack is. There he is. Another one who's just aimlessly staring at this orb.
I'm not sure what happened.
See what?
A monk from the Sijic Order. Here after all these years and then he just leaves.
Okay, fair enough.
I hope what you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Okay, so these things are left over from before, but let's just ask them anyway. What did the Sijic want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Okay, and have you ever heard of Agor of Dunlane? We know he has.
Has Tofdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it.
We've already heard
Please,
this.
Don't allow him to continue to discuss.
And finally,
the
I have
subject.
important news for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to find the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what?
The Staff of Magnus.
Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
Excuse me? It's connected to the orb we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with Agor of Dunlane.
Did you really?
Yes, I did.
And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus?
Yes, he did.
I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
Yeah, that's someone being me, I guess.
I certainly do.
What a surprise.
Since you went so far as to seek out the Augur for advice, I thought you'd be more enthusiastic. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done.
Well, thank you.
This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Okay, free stuff. Mage's circlets. Let's see what's that all about as we start revealing the unsane. Mage's circlet. There it is. Increases your magicka by 70 points. I'd rather stick to my bows do 35% more damage if I'm being honest, but anyway, thought that counts, so that's handy. There's Maribel.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Okay, calm down.
If there are any problems, let me know. It's my job to keep things running smoothly.
Okay, so do you know anything about the Staff of Magnus?
Well, now that's an odd question.
Is it?
Why in the world would you be asking?
Let's see. It doesn't really matter which one we go for, but that one.
The Eye of Magnus?
Yeah,
I can appreciate this thing, this orb. It's very impressive. Very unique and definitely worth studying.
But
let's not jump to any conclusions or assign it importance beyond what we're certain of.
The Agor referred to it as... Yeah, there you go. The Agor referred to it as the Eye of Magnus, not me.
The Augur. Just what have you gotten yourself involved in? Whatever is going on, whatever you're up to, be very careful.
Okay, so anyway, the Staff of Magnus?
Well, it's said to be very powerful. Has the capacity to store an incredible amount of magical power, as the story goes. But it's more myth than anything at this point. I've no doubt that it actually exists, but no one has seen it in, what, decades? Longer? I'm not sure. The only time I've heard it mentioned was when those Synod characters showed up some months ago looking for it.
Synod? And who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil.
Oh man.
They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic.
That sounds about right.
I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy.
Okay.
It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
So no one knows where the staff's location?
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Okay. So what else can you tell me about the staff?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Fair enough. Okay, so we've learned what we know from her, and it looks like we're going back to a place we've already been to quite a few times, but we couldn't actually advance much, which is Mzulft. Mzulft, if you remember, is a dwarven kind of ruin, and before we could only really get into the dwarven storeroom, his actual main site was locked and we needed a key. So hopefully now it looks like we can finally get in there. So yeah, let's get it done. Whoops. Okay, so here we are in Mzulft. I obviously cut out a couple of loading screens because they're boring to watch. And last time we couldn't really get any further than that little building over there, which is kind of the dwarven storeroom, where you can find a shard of Ethereum for the side mission which you get with the Dawnguard DLC. But apart from that, there wasn't really much else to this place the last time we were here. There's the Atheum Wars book here, next to an adventurous body, but we can never really get into this building, but hopefully now we can, so let's try it. Okay, so this is different. That guy wasn't there before.
Crystal. Gone.
What?
Find Paralysis. Inoculary.
Okay. So let's see this guy's story. Resolve key, obviously we're going to need that. Research log, we'll take that. And you can keep the rest. So let's check out that book and see what's going on here. Is it long? No, it's not too bad. Okay. Attendant Gavros, the council has become aware of the lack of progress in your group's efforts. They are particularly displeased to learn that your specifications for the focusing crystal were completely incorrect. The entire Binders conclave has worked tirelessly, and the council is quite sure this new crystal will suit your needs. You are herewith entrusted with delivering the crystal to the site, completing your work, and delivering a full report to the council with all possible haste. The council trusts you will deliver the crystal to the Oculary personally, and that there will be no further complications. First, Adjutant Orinal. Okay, so these guys were obviously doing some sort of weird experiment, and it didn't fare too well for him. So let's go find out what happened. So as you know, because we're playing in the Mages Guild, I'm going to be using the bound bow for most of this. And it's a dwarven rune, so I'm assuming we're going to be up against Falmer and dwarven machines, as is normally the way. Ooh. That's nasty. Okay, would have been is that flames possibly, or spikes, one of the two. What's it? Got this guy. What the hell? Oh, sorry, woman. I know for a fact that this dungeon is really big, so I'm not sure if we'll be able to do this in 2. It'll probably be maybe 3 episodes. But it is a lot of fun, so you know, hopefully you'll stick with me through it all. And let's see what he's got. Take it. Ooh, hello. Another convector. Can't remember what those things are for. Again, I think it's part of the Dawn Guard DLC that adds these things in. But I could be wrong about that, so do correct me in the comments if you know. For now, let's carry on a little further. Oop, there's a spider. Dagnammit. I can't get a shot. There he is. Sweet. Whoa. Liking it. So I'm one-shotting pretty much most of these spiders. There's steam all over the place, so it doesn't help. Now for now I'm not being too collective, but you've got to be careful in Dwarven Ruins because you'll soon get weighted down quite easily. Now I could pick this, but oh yeah, what the heck, let's pick it. I was thinking of just blasting it with an arrow. It's a quick way of doing it, but you might as well try leveling up lockpick a bit. There we go. That's obviously a spike trap. Hey buddy, I've seen you. What you doing? Oh man, you're coming for me, that's what you're doing. Anyone else? Nope. Okay, what have we got here? Chest. Branded iron shield, hardly worth it. Gold. Nah, fair enough. What's this ore? Moonstone. Yeah, we'll take it, why not? Yeah, I'm not convinced this is actually faster than the animation, but it just looks a little cooler, I guess. Is that? So, just the one chest, fair enough. Oops, don't want to do that. I wanted to do that and that. I guess we're going this way. I always tend to stick to the sides with these passageways just in case there are any triggers or traps. So far it seems pretty quiet, although I'm guessing someone's going to spring out one of the... Whoa! Whoa! Back up! I hate shock damage. So that's good. Conjuration's starting to level up as well, which is nice. Actually, while we're at it, let's see if there's we picked up any heavy ass stuff. So I don't need that. All those. Definitely don't need that. Brilliant. Okay, so this is different, obviously. Tunnel system coming up, so what's that? Moonstone again. I have it. Moonstone you need more than anything in oops. In Elven. Okay, why is that not connecting? Looks like I'm gonna have to go through the animation this time. Sometimes it does that. Other times as well, if you see that a vein isn't marked, even though it clearly is, you know, spawned, you just have to go out of the area and come back in again, and then it will actually let you mine it. It's just one of those glitchy things with the veins that happens now and again. And for now, I can hear something. It sounds like a chorus, maybe. What's this? Yeah, it definitely That sounds like a Chorus. Whoa, it is a Chorus. And it's a Reaper as well. Nicely done. We got it paralysed. It's taking forever, as you can see. Using that bound bow is taking forever to kill anything, but it's kind of fun. We've got here wheat, and as always I take the basket, not the wheat. But anyway, we're fine for now. Whoops. Another researcher. Ooh, scroll of paralyzed, thank you very nicely. Is that satchel? The only good one is Spider's Egg. You can use that in fortified Marksman potions. What's this? More Moonstone, we'll take it. Okay. What's in the knapsack? Yeah, no, we'll take it. Like I said, I'm not being too selective right now. We can always do that nearer the time because I have been to Honeyside and ditched a heck of a lot of stuff. Ooh, I see you. I see you, Mr. Tripwire. Still, not a problem. Whoa, that could be there. So you can see there, that's how much damage I made with the bound bow. Now if we use, whoops, need to equip arrows, I keep forgetting that. Now just a comparison, if we try our dragon bow, then you can see the difference in damage straight away. So you know, it's actually making it a lot interesting. Using the bound bow. Oh, really? Don't you spit all over me. So anyway, bound bow's going on. Let's do this. Because it looks like we're up against Falmer then at some point. Because normally where there's Chorus, there's Falmer. Hello? Anybody home? I knew it. It's only a normal one though. Not too bothered. It's when it's a master you want to be worried. Random. Okay, we're probably coming up to the 20-minute mark as well, so let's just see what's in this room, if anything. Dwarf metal ingots, why not for now? Amethyst, nice. What's your story? Jeweled necklace, thank you. Some cogs. Now there's a side mission we're going to get later on to collect 10 dwarven cogs, I think it is, but I've already done that. I've already got them all in Honeyside, so it's not too much of a problem. Am I going the right way? Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, we've got quite a long way to go yet. So we'll just clear out this next little area. Hello, buddy. Alright, I'm going to leave it here, guys. So coming up on the next episode, we're going to continue into Mzulft and see if we can't get to the bottom of the sort of mystery, revealing the unseen. We're here to basically reach the Oculary and see what's going on with these Synod researchers. Hope you join me for that, and as always guys, thanks for watching, take care and peace.